Hey, welcome to Comedy Cigars and Music, and today's cigar for review is the Fratello Arlequín. I met a French girl one time at a tractor pull. Her name was Arlequín. Anyway. Off the foot and wrapper, I'm getting milk chocolate, hay, and raisin. Once again, Fratello with a very simple and elegant band. Okay, so right off the bat with this cigar here, flavor-wise, you're getting this oakiness, you're getting a little bit of earth, and there's this sweetness in there, and I'm going to be honest with you, I can't quite pinpoint it. It's not like a sugary sweetness, it's not like a milk chocolate type of sweetness, not like a fruity sweetness. There's just this sweetness in there, and I can't figure out where that sweetness is or what that sweetness is. It's kind of like if you're sitting at a bar or club, and you're looking across the way there, and you see this gal, and your mind's playing tricks on you, and you're like, I think she's good looking, but I'm not sure if she is. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of that in between. On the retro ale, I'm getting just a little bit of earth, and that's pretty mild on the retro ale. And then on the finish is pretty quick, and it's got that earth and that sweetness in there, and I can't, for the life of me, figure out what that sweetness is. I'd apologize, but I'm not really sorry about anything, just can't figure it out. So, anyway, thus far, I will say that the draw and smoke output are excellent. So, this will be the third Fratello cigar we've reviewed here on Comedy Cigars and Music, and gotta be honest, we have yet to have a, an outlier, I guess you'd say. They've all been pretty solid, so we'll see what we get with this one. Now, as far as the components of the cigar go, it has a Mexican San Andrés wrapper, it's got an Ecuadorian Habano binder, and the fillers are from Peru and Nicaragua. Alright, so we are in the first third of this cigar here, and flavor-wise, so I figured out what that sweetness is, and basically what that sweetness is, now this isn't going to be mind-boggling, this ain't going to, overturn Einstein or anything like that. I've got plenty of other ideas actually that could overturn Einstein, but anyway, we'll get to them sometime. So that sweetness, it's really just that earth has a sweetness to it. So it's kind of this sweet earth, alright? And then there's some toastiness in there. Now, from time to time, I've got some milk chocolate and some fruit in there as well, and that's just kind of a general fruit. Nothing, I wouldn't go out on a limb and go to the produce section and start naming stuff off or anything like that. The retro ale is going to be that sweet earth, and the finish is that sweet earth and some toastiness as well. Now, all these flavors, I would say, right now into this portion of the cigar have been, I would say, kind of mild to medium, okay? But enjoyable. And the draw and smoke output has still been awesome. The burn has been excellent. The ash has been excellent. So I'll show you that burn here. And that burn is tighter than a bikini on my Aunt Susan. And if you don't mind, I'll take a moment here to thank our sponsor, 58ring.com. You can click the link in the description box to go there and get 9% off any purchase. Also, there's a couple other links there you can click on if you're so inclined. Alright, so we are well into the second third of this cigar, and so on the draws, there's kind of this nice little experience I'm getting, alright? When I start pulling that smoke in, it's like this sweet earth and that toastiness. And then as I let that smoke just kind of linger in my mouth a little bit, using a big word there, this fruit and milk chocolate develop. And then as I'm blowing that smoke out, it just blows out as this nice, clean earth, alright? So I like that experience, that's kind of nice. On the retro ale, it's just that nice clean earth. And then on the finish, there's this sweet earth that kind of develops into this sweet roasted coffee and kind of ends off in this toastiness and clean earth. So that's enjoyable. I will say that, it's definitely enjoyable. No complaints on that. As far as the cigar goes, I think it's still kind of in the mild to medium, but I don't really care about that because I kind of like a variety of cigars, so this cigar is doing awesome. Burn line's still awesome. Drawing smoke output still awesome. I really don't have any complaints. Now, you might have noticed when I showed that cigar, I don't have one of them new fancy Arlequins. This is from that Space Fresh Pack that I might have talked about a couple of reviews ago, where I got some other cigars with it. But as far as I know, the components are still the same as the new one that they have released as a, I guess like a full line or whatever. So I'm enjoying this cigar right now, and we're almost getting to the final third here, so we'll see what happens. Now, I would like to take a second to give a little tip of the hat to Kaplowitz Media. Cap had us back on his podcast, Kaplowitz Radio, and that is episode 199, entitled Fine Wit. Alright, and also if you guys want to check out his reviews, you can do that by going to kaplowitz.xyz. He's got reviews on coffee, wine, cigars, obviously, so I would check that out. Now, some of you out there might be wondering, how is Sal doing? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Long story short, and then, well, I guess I'll get into the story anyway, but Sal is back in lockup. See, he had that warrant out for his arrest, and he ended up coming to my house, even though I told him not to. Well, there's this officer in town. His name is Officer T-Money. That's what I call him. I don't know what his real name is. But Officer T-Money happened to be driving past, saw Sal sitting outside on my porch swing, and I wasn't even home. He was sitting out there waiting for me. So Officer T-Money calls a couple other officers, and they got Sal, and Sal got arrested for all kinds of things. He got arrested for resisting arrest. I talked to him on the phone briefly. He said he got tased. There was actually a neighbor that had a video of it, so I'm gonna be honest, I love Sal to pieces, but the video is pretty funny. Sal, as soon as I hit him with that taser, Sal started hollering like a coyote. Oh! Oh man, that's probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And rumor has it, he peed himself. Peed right all over his pants. So a little bit of street cred knocked off there, I venture to say. Alright, we are getting down to the taint of this cigar, and frankly, this cigar's just kept performing how it has been. So, flavor-wise, here in the final third, the main flavors have been that toastiness, sweet earth, and some fruit. Now, every so often, I have got a little bit of clove and milk chocolate, so that's been nice. It's been enjoyable. On the retrohale, basically just that clean earth and some toastiness, all right? And then on the finish, now the finish has been this leather roasted coffee with just a little bit of sweetness in there, and it has actually, in the final third here, kind of developed a little bit of creaminess. So that's been enjoyable, all right? Now, rating this cigar. Rating this cigar out of a 4, this cigar would easily be a 3 for me. You know, didn't pee its pants. Kept it street cred. Sorry, Sal. Just kind of felt like putting that in there. So the draw smoke output has remained excellent. I did have just one minor burn touch up here in the final third. You know, not gonna get my panties in a bunch about that. So yeah, I dig it, and you probably ought to try it, especially with that new fancy band on it. Smoke time for this cigar came out to 1 hour and 54 minutes. Well, hey guys, as always, we appreciate you joining us. If you enjoyed this review, have enjoyed other videos, other reviews, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below. We'll get to them as soon as we can. And until next time, guys, just be cool to each other, and we'll see you soon.